Tarico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Landover. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff. Wow, that is going to set a tone for what could be a very physical game.
Okay, break.
First carry now for Ty Chandler. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go. 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McClure. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
No, come on. Ready.
That's to McClure, and they connect again. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain or 2. Good enough for the first down.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
On play action, Daniels. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First and 10 now from the 36. Williams going to throw on the first play. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
What is up?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Chicago. Moore going in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throw it again. It's Williams. Right back to Moore, another grab. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
They'll go play action here with Williams. First down throw there is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. In motion, it's Odunze. On 3rd down, it's Williams. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Lutz's kick is good. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready? 79 Broncos. Mustang 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Street.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, Buffalo 18, 19 Lions, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Rolling right. Going up top. That is hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play there for Washington. 47 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's in. What a drop. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
To the left side, he's got Komet. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 15 yards.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Bears first down.
A gain of 15.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is complete. Odunze working across the field. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that. But it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
A big-time play for the Bears. 31 yards.
First and goal.
And it really starts with the blitz pickup by the guys up front. I mean, the defense, they sold out. They're trying to get home. The offense is ready. They end up using their aggressiveness against them, and They pick up a nice gain through the air.
He's got it at the 3. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Can the defense do it again? From the 1. 3rd down now, and goal. That is caught by the tight end. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears are on top. It's now 10-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. He's out of bounds, but problem there, it doesn't even get back to the 15-yard line.
And they're on the 14-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Got ready. Hot, set, ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Ty Chandler.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
At the 20-yard line.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's caught by Chandler. And they're picking up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
That's good for a Commanders.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To the air again is Daniels. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
On the set. Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Montez Sweat getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, and the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack. T.J. Edwards. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On 4th down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Arnold Ebiketie into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and that's going to bring up 3rd and real low. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Viking 18. Cowboys. Let go.
A carry now for Chandler. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
It's 2nd and 5.
On the ground, this is Chandler. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
On play. No chance at all. He'll go down. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Return forthcoming. It's a touchback as we come out to the 20-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 38 yards.
And the Bears first down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
Lutz's kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Has an opening past the 40. A terrific run, finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 41 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's out quickly, and it is caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Cole Kmet, touchdown there. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Cougar 19. Let's go. Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels going for it all. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That's caught! And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, ready. Get it. Liking 8.
Daniels going to throw again. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That'll be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it, and he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
Start on the ground, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. This one intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Into space and caught by Moore. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he will score. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 6, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Play action. Here's Daniels. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Let's go. Johnny Lions.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
19 Tiger.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
On 1st down, Daniels. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 35-yard line.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll air one out. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
70.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. Throw it on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. Hawk 70.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
That's a short throw caught by Komet, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
Second and 4 at the Commanders' 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second and 4. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. To the right side, into the hands of Moore. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Now a give up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 13-yard line.
It is second and 9. Moore going in motion. That one intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu. Inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Commanders.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
The score, Bears 35, Commanders 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Here's Williams now to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
3rd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
42, Commanders 21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one taken at the 10. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes
Into space. And he will score. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try the right side this time, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he will go all the way. Post and Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. On the run to the right. That's to the right side. And incomplete. Second and 10. They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that's still not officially ended, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, When did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Nation.